ashes falling, wings up high. From embers cold and dark we see the flames of what we are to be. The past, it lingers in the shade, but new dawn calls for debts unpaid. We fly to where the truth awaits, the fire that inside us creates. Release the ashes, let them go. We'll rise from fire, weep no more. Into the light we'll spread our wings and find the self-help that burning brings. The shadows whisper, but we won't stay. We'll try the sign and find our way. We'll form our visions crystal clear. The light of truth will hold it dear.
Oh, how you doing, baby? No, not you. You, the bow-legged one, yeah. What's your name? Damn, that sounds sexy, huh?
Oh, here I go, here I go, here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. Yo, guys, I looked around, I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stared, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going on with some kind of wicked. Had to kick it, I'm not so shy, so I asked for the digits. A hoe, no, they don't make me see what I want. Slip, slide to it swiftly, felt it in my hip, so I dipped back up my bag of trips. Then I flipped for a tip, make him wanna do tricks for him, lick him like a lollipop should be licked. Come to my senses and I chilled for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. It's a spell, hell, it makes me wanna shoot better, shoot better, shoot better. In your stack, especially in the back. Brother, wanna thank your mother for a bud like that. Can I get some fries with a shake, boobies? Looks could kill you, would be an Uzi, your shotgun bang. What's up with that thing? Wanna know how does it hang? Straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover. Like Prince said, you're a sexy mother. Well, I like 'em real wild, you boys style with a mile, smooth black skin with a smile. Bright as the sun, I wanna have some fun. Come give me some of that yum chocolate chip. Honey dip, can I get a scoop? Baby, take me ride in my coupe. You make me wanna shoot better, shoot better.
Let me shoot to the next man in the three-piece suit. I stand on my dough, rain me cutie shoot-a-doobie. Like Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I love you. In your big jeans, you give me nice dreams. You make me wanna scream, ooh, ooh, ooh. I like what you do. When you do what you do, you make me wanna shoot. Shoot better, shoot better, shoot better.
SpongeBob guy?
Shoop from the Shoops from Rise Radio. Welcome to Brindle's Vision. Thanks, guys, so much. Thank you, Mizzy, for sending that so that I could play it to get us in the groove today for some music and messages. We've got some pretty heavy hitters on all sides. Crazy mix of music, but it always, each and every week, it tells a story that goes right along with the messages. It just kind of happens. I get the playlist together the night before, make the collective reading the morning of without remembering the playlist because there's so much music to bring you guys, and it's always amazing. And quick shout out to the original artist. Thank you so much for creating this so that we could cover it, and we don't want to stomp on your feet. We just want to have some fun. So the copyright police are going to do what they do anyway, and I'll leave the humor for Monday nights with Carrie or Lunaria on the messengers. So PSA, which actually was brought to you through my neighbor, through me, because he brought me over an article about the portable battery packs that are causing problems, and a lot of airlines have decided to ban them. So if you have an Anker, Anker, battery pack, check on the website, go and look up on the recalls to make sure if you are planning on flying anywhere that you can take it on the plane, because apparently they're catching fire, which is baffling. But I guess it's happening, and happening frequently enough that it's a problem. So check your battery packs, and if it's an Anker, leave it at home, get a different brand. So there's your PSA for today. Okay. Right, bringing you the news now. Let's jump right into the music. I've got a nice mix of audio only and of video, and we're going to have a full set of just audio. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the croonings of Lauren BRT and a _BG_ with Lilac Dreams. And then we're going to hear from Music Star Man 33 and Ali Astra with True Colors. So let's get to some dreams.
1, 2, 3.
I lost myself on a cool, damp night. Gave myself in that misty light. Was hypnotized by a strange delight under a lilac tree.
I'm the one from the lilac tree. Put my heart in its recipe. Made me see what I want to see and be what I want to be.
When I think more than I wanna think, do things I never should do.
I drink much more than I ought to drink because it brings me back you.
Lilac wine is sweet and heady like my love. Lilac wine, I feel unsteady like my love.
Listen to me, I cannot see clearly. Isn't that she coming to me nearly? Lilac wine
me. Why's everything so hazy? Isn't that she? Or am I just going crazy deep? Like wine,
I feel unready for my love. I feel unready for my love. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and darkness inside you makes you feel so small.
But see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you're taking all you can bear, you call me up because you knew I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. I can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you're taking all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shine through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors. True colors are shining true. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Like a rainbow. Mhm.
True Colors from Music Starman and Ali Estra. I am convinced Ali Estra needs to become a member of Rise. So you guys get out on the hunt because I've heard several of her songs now. And what an incredible voice. And blended with our very own Music Starman 33. That was just stunning and incredible, guys. Thank you so much, Music, for sending that in. I totally enjoyed listening to that. And before that, we had Lauren BRT and _Beachy_. And for those watching that aren't familiar with Smule, then the underscores are the part of the IDs, just for those who are wanting to search and sing with them. But that was gorgeous. And I think I tagged it wrong. I think it's actually Lilac Wine, but that was so beautiful. Lauren, I love the songs that you send in to this show, and they're just the people that you sing with. They're, oh man, you have so much chemistry with every person who has the privilege of singing with you. So that was just gorgeous. All right. Let's get into my message. And this week, it's a bit of a personal one. If you watched the messengers last night, you heard that I just celebrated, and I don't say this for validation. I say it because it's a celebration. Yesterday was my 2-year soberversary, and I posted about it over on Threads. You know, if you're familiar with Threads, you'll see a lot of people saying, "I bet nobody cares that I've been sober for X amount of days." And sometimes it's people seeking validation. Sometimes it's just them recognizing themselves. Other times it's bots. And unfortunately, the bots kind of ruin it for those of us who are just celebrating the fact that we made a different choice in our life. And the unexpected outpouring. I mean, I didn't gussy up. I didn't make it pretty. I just took a picture of me leaning on my table, no shirt, hair not even fixed, first thing in the morning, just saying, this is me. But the outpouring of love, I mean, they're still coming in. All the hearts and all the comments, all the congratulations, all the people that are there. It's something that I'm truly grateful for, and wanted to make sure that I address that, because I am so grateful that there is a larger community out there who supports each other in sobriety and living that life instead of numbing, because it's so easy. Why do we numb? We numb so that we don't have to face things, even though does it really help? Because it just exacerbates the feeling, which is kind of ironic, especially if it's alcohol. It just, I've heard it called a truth serum, because the truth doesn't get held back. But at the same time, we don't face it. So the journey of making that decision to live differently, live healthier, without numbing, isn't an easy one. And not everybody makes it. So when you decide, if you are dealing with that numbing need, and you do decide, there are people out there that will help, will support, be behind you, especially if they've been through it. So I wanted to extend a hand out to everyone and say, I'm here. I've been there. My reasons are long for why, but they don't matter. There was a long, hard healing that happened afterwards, but I don't regret it. And it kind of bared me so that I could just be here. And that was Nude from 2 Grains of Sand, also known as Sand, in Rise Radio. What a haunting and beautiful song to kind of get us in the mood for the reading. Wow, that was incredible. Thank you so much for bearing her spirit to us. That was just, oh man, haunting, chills, you know. And it was talked about in the chat about remembering the 12 steps. For some people, AA works. Some people, a 12-step program. Other people, therapists. I battled it on my own, and that's a story for another time. But the decision was made on not an abrupt stop. It was made on a gradual. Literally finished what I had at a slow pace, so that there weren't any physical dangers, because I was well aware of what could happen as a result. So I did it safely on my own with the help of friends who supported me along the way. And thank you to everybody who stood by me and has continued to. Let's get to the reading. Now, for those who are watching the first time, the collective reading, I'm going to give a card in between each of the next few songs until the end of the show. And whatever message applies to you, take it. If nothing applies to you, just ignore it. Take only what is yours and leave the rest behind. So, now that you know that. I pulled from Heathery's favorite deck today, and I say that every time because I can't pull from it now without the thought coming to mind. Oh, this is Heathery's favorite deck. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And we're beginning the journey today with the moon. Congratulations to someone who is about to skip her 28-day moon cycle. There's a new life that will be coming to you soon. For everyone else, you're about to embark on a journey of renewal. Things that haven't been working anymore are coming to a close. It could be dramatic, could be peaceful and calm. Since we know that the moon and the earth have a unique relationship with each other, we also know that sometimes that pull on the tides can be a little rougher than others. When seeking renewal, too often people fall into a trap of getting validation from everyone around them that the decision they're making is the right one. Unconvinced within, they poll everyone they know. So to find the answers you seek, quiet the noise around you and within you. Trust yourself a little more that you have all the capabilities you need to make this journey of renewal. This goes for the woman or women mentioned at the beginning of this card. Another answer is to quieting the noise that you could be surrounding yourself with a little more external noise, because the voices in your head need to be drowned out. I know that's confusing, but balance between validation and just being. Without even trying, if you're honoring your moon phase or your moods or the phases of life, you'll see the answers appear. Just remember that wisdom cannot be scheduled. It comes in phases, just like the moon. And sometimes, kind of like a new moon that's waxing to the full, it feels like you're coming up from the bottom.
Same. Slips under the drain. As I realize that there's no one else to blame. You keep me waiting, doubting, so far below, staring up from the bar, up from the bar, try escaping, I guess nowhere to go. like a knife was deep inside a socket. Listening to you. Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around the drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame. You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. From the bottom, I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, from the bottom. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cruel like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough, time says sunken. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in, he's gone like a ghost, already off running. Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. From the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Up from the bottom from Mr. Jonathan Layden Rocks. That was incredible. I love that you just keep pushing yourself, brother. you just keep pushing the limits of your voice and trying to extend it as far as you can, and you just keep bringing it. Excellent job. Great follow-up to that, the previous message, and I'm so grateful that you sent that in. What an incredible song. All right, let's move on. We got another message. If you tuned in last night, there was some messages about authority. Well, the staff is going to talk about it again. Do you hold a position of authority over others? Or are you part of the others and you hold that position? Is there a struggle within despite which side of things you're on? Are you out of balance because of the circumstances around you? Can you remember that the circumstances are not permanent? Nothing is. No thing is ever permanent in our lives and our world. Not even our world. One day it will become inhabitable. I mean, that's harsh to think about, and a scary notion that all life will eventually just cease to exist on what we call home. But that isn't now. Your world isn't ending as you go through struggles. You simply have to get through. Easier said than done, right? But it's true. What you believe about the situation is part of the timeline of how long it lasts. Change your beliefs and change the timeline. If something needs to be corrected, then correct it. Time is or isn't on your side. Usually the latter, because we are a blink in the life of the planet. So use the staff to balance yourself and your position so you can enjoy it a little more. I mean, you guys have heard me talk time and again that not even thought, feelings aren't even permanent. They're temporary. I mean, you could be completely elated one moment and feel like you're suffocating the next based on what you're thinking and feeling. So remember that all of the moments of happiness, they're temporary. All of the moments of absolute grief and loss and pain are temporary. Hold your balance. Remember that it's going to pass. And you can use the staff to hold yourself upright and leverage things out so that too much good doesn't push you to one side and too much bad doesn't push you to the other. And then you can stand strong, kind of like titanium. Oop, I didn't change scenes.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim, fire away, fire away.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Get me down, but it's you who have your dare to fall. Goes down hard in blood. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim, fire away, You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium.
I am titanium. I am titanium. Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run.
Stone heart, love's bulletproof glass.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am
Titanium from the Duke of Rock and Malin Fries, 88. That was absolutely gorgeous. We all know in Rise Radio that the Duke of Rock is aptly named because he's one of the best rockers I've heard. And it's so nice to hear him pull back and tone it down and bring us that very important message in the song. And beautifully done. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sending that in. I appreciate it. And don't worry, we'll get the banger back in a future show. Rockin' Cherry is going to take care of that a little bit later. But for now, let's get back to the reading. Up next, we got the medicine wheel. A circle divided into the four compass directions, used to symbolize our journeys through life. While the directions never change, the situations will. For each situation in our life, there's a southern point where we enter into the circle, curious, questioning, not sure about what is going on or what to do with it. We enter into the West. We take a look at all the people who have made their mark on our journey and how they've affected us. Who needs to stay? Who needs to go? Who helps to carry you into the North, where your passion, your calling in the situation, where it lies. Because in the North, you begin to show it, or not. But this is where it's visualized and plotted. Traveling into the East is where the dream begins to manifest. How do you want to live the next cycle of your life? The eastward movement is where this is realized. What belief is going to help you heal? Who is going to help you with that? Do you keep putting it off because you are undecided about the travelers in the West, whom you care for deeply and don't want to hurt, even if they are hurting you without realizing it? You have a dream. You have a calling. You are the only one who can answer it. Afraid of the mistakes you'll make? There's good news in that. You can't learn from mistakes you haven't made. So give yourself permission to be messy and learn. Because life ain't clean. Let's be honest. Life is not clean. But it is a beautiful journey with so many lessons, so many situations, events, people that are going to come and go. And yes, you can argue with me in your mind and in the chat if you want all night or all day, but even the ugly parts of life are beautiful. Because it helps to balance, it helps to teach, it helps to push us a little bit more. And, it doesn't help, or it doesn't help, it doesn't hurt if every once in a while we get our butts outside.
And you can bring me to my knees again. All these times that I could make you please in vain. All the times insecure for you, and I leave my burdens at the door. But I'm on the outside looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors inside your ugly, ugly like me. I can see through you, see to the real you. All the times that I felt this morning, it's for you, and I taste what I could never have. It was from you. All those times that I cried my intentions full of pride, but I waste more time than anyone.
Polyamorous, bringing another element to the medicine wheel of Drop the Masks. Because the real you can be seen, no matter how hard you try and cover it up. Polyamorous, that was fantastic. Thank you for sending in that message. We needed to hear it again and be reminded of that. Another message coming up. The Blade. You guys have seen this one before if you've been following for a while. There's a call to go, quote, under the knife, end quote. Many who hear this need to confront the healing power of the blade. Others are using the more harmful aspects of it. Words can cut more deeply than an actual knife. The wounds are harder to heal because the damage can't be directly seen to attend to. And I swear to God, the lawnmowers decide to come under my windows as soon as I start talking. Right. The programming that lies within to not cause harm to another typically has the opposite effect, because in the act of holding back the words that need to be said, it actually tempers them with resentment of the programming. Let that sink in for a second. Keeping the blade unsheathed in your pocket, the Swiss pocket knife, as it were, can cause you to cut yourself. Make sure it's closed when not in use. Someone needed that reminder, literally, and I don't know who. But make sure you close your blade before you put it in your pocket. Others, it's metaphorical, for remembering that you can speak your truth, cut through the nonsense that you deal with, and not be concerned about hurting someone else with your truth. They may feel discomfort, but it's more healing when it comes from compassion than with anger. Now be careful about taking this too literally. You can cut the ties that bind you with the proper use of the blade. It doesn't always have to be waved around in a blind rage, which is what can happen when it's misused. A whoopsie that can't be taken back, if you will. One of the blades that all of us have is the tongue. And when we misuse it because we are burying things, we're trying to hide them, hide the truth, hide how we actually feel, it tends to cut deeper than the truth. Nobody likes to be cut by the truth. No one. They might respect it, they might appreciate it, but they're not crazy about it most of the time, especially if it's one where they have to hold themselves accountable. And sometimes it creates the need to be absolutely vulgar to get a point across. And I'm dropping the adult content warning for this one, because Rock and Cherry, well, he's somewhat damaged.
With all you do, try so hard to be like you. Flew too high and burnt the wing. Lost my faith in everything.
Let's go round and find
Well, we can't put that on the loop for obvious reasons. Rockin' Cherry, that was absolute fire. You and underscore Nat Music 27i with Somewhat Damaged from 9 Inch Nails. I hope that parents turned the volume down on that one. Surprise. You know, on Brindle's Vision, you never know exactly what kind of music is going to get turned in and played here. The absolute mix of sounds and songs that we get here is just amazing. And it always goes right with the message and the story. That was the perfect segue between the Blade and what's about to come. But Rockin' Cherry, that was absolute fire. Thank you for sending that. Thank you for inspiring me to finally upload the adult content warning so that I could make sure everybody knew ahead of time. And apologies out there for those who get visually overstimulated quickly for other kinds of problems, if that caused any. Can always close your eyes. And I say that with love, not with passive aggression. Just enjoy the music. Because we did. All right. Final message for today. Like I said, perfect lead-in to the lower world. Under our feet lies the stories that have taken eons to write. The rocks didn't just form. They were molded, broken down over time through erosion, wild weather, climate changes, long before humans ever invented technology, pressure, extreme heat, extreme cold. So many factors that created the world that we see and most of what we don't. And take all those extreme conditions, most of which we will not uncover all the truths about, and apply it to your past. Are you holding on to it? Are you having struggles facing it? Does it haunt you? Is it like the loose earth where just enough rain will cause a mudslide? If you don't look at it, it can't harm you. So many questions about how to face what doesn't exist anymore. Yet there is evidence that it did. It lurks inside like a demon trying to take over. Man, this is dark, but I had to get your attention on a deeper level. The rock formations inside cannot be changed. The storms that happened, or will, have done their damage. You've rebuilt the best you can, but haven't completely cleared up the debris. It's just having constant pressure and heat put on it to create more rocks, heavier to carry. Unless, of course, you've cleared it all away and this doesn't apply to you. Now, one thing that is true for every human being, the past is our teacher. We can continue the lessons over and over again, or recognize that we do not need to carry the school books anymore. And man, were they heavy in those backpacks. Today's generation has no idea of how heavy those textbooks were, especially the history books. I think they did that metaphorically for us to figure out in the future, so that we could remember that the past is heavy until we put it down. And I do believe it's called.
Idiot, to believe I failed you. Idiot, I know I let you down. Don't you know I tried so hard to love you in my way? It seems
Does it matter that we all falter? Well, kinda. Because if you do, it means you get to grow. And you get to learn and move on from your mistakes. Mish269 and Hathery, that was absolutely gorgeous with Adia. And what a way to close out the messages from today's reading. And what a great reminder for everyone, because one day all of those faults, all of those things that you've held on to, they're not going to matter. And if you really think about it, they don't matter now. They can be that backpack that you finally put down. Gorgeous, 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 ladies. Thank you so much. For the people that are watching this for the very first time, this last part is all about where you can find me outside of Rise Radio. This link right here, which is also in the description, gets you over into my Facebook private group called Evolve and Emerge, where you see posts from me, special offers, things that are going on that I don't talk about at Rise Radio. And I also have a bi-weekly Zoom call where people can have direct access with me and not just in a chat room. So go over there and check that out if you're not already a member. And if you'd like to know more about working with me directly, check out the website under untriggered.net. Really easy. You can either use your phone, scan the QR code, check out. It has all of my pricing over there, all of the offerings that I have. The story behind this show is it used to be just a weekly check-in on Tuesdays that I would do over on a Facebook live stream. And as we accumulated more and more music and more people from Rise, and I wanted to spotlight them as part of it, that's how Brindle's Vision was born. Just in case anybody has ever wondered, where did it come from? Why are you here? Why are you talking about yourself on a Rise Radio show? That's why. But thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with me. I hope that the rest of the day is fantastic. Don't forget, if you're in Rise Radio, that tonight on Rock Rewind, John and Amelia are going to be featuring your walk-up songs. The song that, when you walk into a room, defines you, defines who you are. So you're not going to want to miss that. And tomorrow I will be back at 6 p.m. right here on my YouTube channel and Twitch with the Reverend Diane for Phoenix Talks, and we're going to be talking about manipulation. So that should be a fantastic conversation. I'm really looking forward to that with her. And the song that I'm going to close out with today used to be my walk-up song, and I almost sent it in for tonight. But I wanted you guys to hear it anyway, because this was the old. So it's A New Life from the Broadway musical Jekyll and Hyde. And remember, keep going, love yourselves. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon.
One day, I will walk into a room and with all my heart say, I'm here. And not be afraid. A new life, what I wouldn't give to have a new life. One thing I have learned as I go through life, nothing is for free along the way. A new start, that's the thing I need to give me new heart. Half a chance in life to find a new part. Just a simple role that I can play. A new hope, something to convince me to renew. new day, bright enough to help me find my way. A new chance, one that maybe has a touch of romance. Where can it be? A chance for me, a new dream. I have one I know that very few dream. I would like to see that overdue dream, even though it never may come true. A new love, though I know there's no such thing as true love. Even so, although I never knew love, still I feel that one dream is my due. This one thing I want to ask of you, world, once before it's time to say adieu, world, one sweet chance to prove the cynic's wrong.